Asthma, a chronic lung condition, making our breathing and life difficult. Finding a way to improve asthma is a hard task. So what are the best ways to improve asthma? Here are 3 best remedies, which will make your doctor say, it's a miracle. Our first remedy might surprise you. It is saturated fat. However, it's crucial to clarify, saturated fat is the most important nutrient to avoid when it comes to asthma.
Saturated fat is a type of dietary fat found in various foods, primarily in animal products like meat, dairy, and some plant-based sources. While we do need some saturated fat for our bodies to function, too much of it can have adverse effects on our health.
So, how is saturated fat and asthma connected?
There are 2 ways the saturated fat is connected to asthma. First, when it comes to the relationship between saturated fat and asthma, inflammation plays a significant role. Saturated fat triggers inflammation in the body, and this inflammation does affect the airways, making it more challenging for people with asthma. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or harmful invaders, such as bacteria or viruses. However, when it becomes chronic, due to a diet high in saturated fats, it leads to problems not only for individuals with asthma. In people with asthma, this chronic inflammation in the airways leads to increased mucus production, airway constriction, and heightened sensitivity to asthma triggers. All of these factors contribute to the characteristic symptoms of asthma, such as wheezing, shortness of breath, and coughing. The key takeaway here is that reducing saturated fat intake helps mitigate this inflammatory response in the body, improving asthma and overall respiratory health. Second, saturated fat leads to increased oxidative stress in the body, which, in turn, can impact the function of the airways in people with asthma. Oxidative stress occurs when there is an imbalance between free radicals, highly reactive molecules, and antioxidants in the body. Saturated fat consumption contributes to this imbalance, leading to an excess of free radicals. When oxidative stress affects airway cells, it can lead to increased airway constriction and reduced lung function, making it more challenging for individuals with asthma to breathe. Additionally, oxidative stress does further exacerbate inflammation, creating a vicious cycle of asthma symptoms.
Enjoying the video so far? Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It allows us to help even more people. Now let's talk about the second remedy, nose breathing.
Nose breathing, the inhalation and exhalation through the nasal passages, offers vital respiratory benefits. Equipped with cilia and mucous membranes, it filters dust and allergens, while adding moisture to prevent dryness. This method regulates inhaled air temperature, produces nitric oxide for improved lung function, and enhances oxygen absorption. Deeper breaths engage the diaphragm, supporting optimal lung volume. Nasal breathing also improves airway function, reduces snoring and alleviates sleep apnea symptoms. Its stress-reducing effects, activating the parasympathetic system, highlight its role in overall well-being. Embraced in practices like yoga, nose breathing embodies a holistic approach to respiratory health. Mouth breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the mouth, lacks the filtration and humidification benefits of nose breathing. It bypasses the temperature regulation nose provides, diminishes nitric oxide production, and may lead to shallow breaths. Mouth breathing can contribute to dry mouth, increased infection risk, and potential oral and facial development issues. With basics uncovered, let's take a deeper look into nose breathing mechanics, starting with the role of CO2. The delicate balance of carbon dioxide, CO2, in the body plays a pivotal role in regulating airway constriction. Nose breathing helps maintain this balance, acting as a bronchodilator to relax and widen the airways. Mouth breathing, on the other hand, leads to CO2 loss, potentially exacerbating asthma by triggering constriction of the airways, followed by inflammation. Maintaining a balance in CO2 levels through nasal breathing supports respiratory health, making it particularly beneficial for individuals with asthma. Nitric oxide might very well be the most important compound you are missing out on if you are not breathing through your nose. Produced in the nasal sinuses, nitric oxide functions as a vasodilator, widening the airways, improving blood flow and oxygen uptake in the lungs. Additionally, it exhibits antimicrobial properties, contributing to the body's defense against infections. Nasal breathing allows for production and utilization of nitric oxide, fostering cardiovascular health, respiratory efficiency, and immune defense. If you decide to use mouth instead, you will be getting minimal amounts of nitric oxide, losing the potential benefits.
Now it's time to uncover the third remedy. Let's discuss omega-3 fatty acids.
Omega-3 fats are a type of polyunsaturated fatty acids that are considered essential for the human body. Our bodies cannot produce them on their own, therefore, it is necessary to obtain them through our diet or supplementation. Their increased requirements by people who suffer from chronic inflammatory conditions like asthma or eczema leaves those who need them the most deficient. There are three main types of omega-3 fats. First omega-3 type is ALA, which is found in plant sources such as nuts and seeds. While less potent than the other two types, ALA converts to these forms in the body to support heart health, reduce inflammation, and aid brain function. Second is DHA, which is crucial for brain and heart health, found abundantly in cell membranes, especially in the brain and retina. It supports cognitive function, optimal vision, and has anti-inflammatory properties. Third and the most important type of omega-3 fat, when it comes to asthma, is EPA. EPA supports heart, joint, and mental health due to its very strong anti-inflammatory properties, which are also essential for overcoming asthma.
Before we take a look at food sources of omega-3 fats, let's go through the effects specifically on asthma. Here are 5 main effects of omega-3 on asthma.
The first and most crucial reason why omega-3 fats are essential for asthma is their ability to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the airways. Inflammation is a significant contributor to asthma symptoms, including wheezing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness. Omega-3 fatty acids influences the body's immune response, including the production of inflammatory substances. This modulation leads to reduced severity of asthma symptoms and decrease the frequency of asthma attacks. Omega-3 fats also help to prevent constriction of the airways by relaxing the muscles surrounding the airways, making breathing easier for individuals with asthma. Research indicates that omega-3 fatty acids may even help reduce the risk of asthma attacks, which are sudden worsening of asthma symptoms that require medical intervention. By reducing inflammation and modulating immune responses, omega-3s help to stabilize asthma and reduce the likelihood of severe asthma attacks. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to influence the composition and function of the gut microbiota. They can promote the growth of beneficial bacteria, while inhibiting the growth of harmful bacteria. Additionally, omega-3 fats can enhance the production of short-chain fatty acids by the gut microbiota, further contributing to their anti-inflammatory effects.
For more in-depth information about these 3 remedies, I invite you to watch standalone videos covering each remedy, which can be found on our YouTube channel.
More videos are coming. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.